Hey guys, it's Jeff from Adirondack Woodsman, and today what we're going to do is try a new system for taking a box wedge off an Eastonmade, from an Eastonmade 1222. It doesn't really matter what model, I guess. And I'm going to try to use some magnets. They're 220-pound magnets that can, that's kind of the lift limit. And it's got twice that in terms of brake force. So in order for it to come off, it would have to be whatever that is, 550 or 600 pounds worth of brake force. These things don't weigh anywhere near that, but let me give you a look at what I put together here. So basically what I did was I got some 220-pound magnets from Weaver off of Amazon, and what I like about these is they, get my glove off here, they lock in right here. So once they're on, they're on. You got to push this button in order to pull it back, in order to depress a piece of it that will lock it in there. And then what I did was I got a 1-foot piece of chain for each side from Tractor Supply, and I went with, I believe this is a 3/8 inch shackle down here, and then up here I have a 3/8 inch as well as a 1/2 inch to be able to connect into this this D-ring up here, which is, I don't know what this is, probably 5/8. I couldn't go directly from the 3/8 to this, it wouldn't fit over it, so I ended up getting a couple of extras, and I got the same setup on both sides. I've got my quick attach forklift receiver on the top. I bought this separately from Amazon. You can get these on Tractor Supply as well, a little bit cheaper. And these are all locked in here. So let's see how well this lifts up, and hopefully I don't damage anything. Okay, so we're gonna do a nice easy lift here because it's gonna want to swing out. Okay, I think I got to reposition it so that it's a little bit further down, because these are normally going to be straight up and down when you go to hook it up, but all the weight is towards the front end. So I'm going to try to reposition this a little bit. So we'll set this back down. Okay. Bring the camera over so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so what we'll do, looks like it turned a little bit, but not much. I'm gonna move this lever over and move this down. Lock it back in. And that was kind of one of my concerns, is how much these magnets will slide even though they're not supposed to. Okay, that's as easy as that. Okay, that was a little bit better. Hopefully we don't get anything come crashing down here. So the reason I went with a 1-foot chain is I know I was going to lift it up pretty high, so I didn't want to have too much chain. We're going to try to go up a little bit more. And I did see that magnet did move a little bit. So they make 660 pound magnets, but they were quite a bit more. What I might do is get a third one to go off the back. We'll see. Okay. Okay, easy as that. So this magnet did kind of turn a little bit. I think what you have to avoid doing is jerking it all, because that's where you go from 220 pound lift to 500 and something. But I do have two of them on here, and that was kind of purposely done. And then, so what I'm going to do is take these off, and then I'm going to put my other box wedges, or my other, the tall 4-way and the 6-way wedge in here, the other box wedges on the tractor, or on the wood, the other box wedges on the wood splitter, so we're not going to mess with that today. But it's meant so I can put one here, and then down at the bottom, down here on the bottom, yeah, I guess I measured a little bit wrong. I was hoping to have this sit into here. So what I'm probably end up doing, it's pretty sturdy, but I'll probably run a set of boards across here, just to make sure it's kind of locked in, and same on the other side. I think the other wedges will sit in fine too without having to worry about having support here. But anyways, so let's put the camera back, and we will release the magnet, release the Kraken, I guess. And I should only need one of these to hook up to the 4-way and the 6-way. So that'll be fine. I'll use the other one. Or I'll use this one, I guess. Overall, very much overall pleased with the way that work went. Okay, I'll go put these away. thought this one was going to be I thought this one was going to be flopping around and twisting, but it's actually keeping pretty straight. Okay, so I'm just going to go out and line it up. There we go. Easy enough. Now the four-way. Okay. One thing I'll point out is you probably wouldn't want to go too much higher with the stand, or you'll have to end up using a shorter chain, because I'm almost at my tractor's limit here, although there's room to spare. I'm actually going to spin this one around so it's in the right orientation to go into the tractor. Gonna get the snow off of there. Oh, nice. I thought I was going to need some boards down there to keep these balanced, but they sit in there pretty nice, so I'm probably good with the design I came up with here. The only thing I may modify in the future is, because there is the danger of the magnet releasing, even though it says it supports 220 pounds and I have 2 of them on there, I think what I'm going to do is probably run a safety strap maybe from over here down to the, when I use the magnet, down to somehow I'm going to figure out something to wrap around here, because I wouldn't want it pulling off sideways. It's got up and down lift pressure of 220 pounds, but if it was to slide sideways, because it did move a little bit, you could use a heavier magnet, but I think the magnets that I went with were in the, I don't know, I'm trying to remember, $50 or $60 range, and the next step up, the 660, were like a lot more, like 150. So I don't know if it'd be better getting 2 more magnets if I needed to. So, okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed this new way of moving the box wedge, and hopefully some of you can take advantage of it. Once again, I use the Weaver magnets. This is a stand. There's another video that I just put out on building the stand for these wedges, but this really worked out well. I've got it on a pallet down below, so I can lift it up and move it if I want to around the yard. It doesn't have to stay here. And it really wasn't super hard. It took a little while to build, but it came out, I thought it came out good. And I've got room to put the other box wedge here, so if I end up switching to the 4-way or the 6-way, I got room for all the wedges. If you have to put the old one in here before you take the new ones out and put it into the splitter. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of this, please subscribe and leave a comment. I'd like to hear any potential changes you would make in terms of both the build and the using the magnets to be able to lift the wedges. So hopefully this helps somebody else, and hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.